Well, just like everybody else, I'm starting me a YouTube channel. Tonight's my first episode. First stream. 1.1, if you will. So tonight I'll just be giving an introduction to who I am, and I'll be talking about being a sickle cell anemia individual. I will also talk about why I'm doing this stream now, who should watch the stream, and what's going to happen with future streams. So I think I got everything I need. I'm just going to turn out the light. Y'all done see what I look like, because I know y'all be blasting fools when they don't show who they are on camera. So, boo, here I am. Back, get my drink, sit on down, get to it. So, like I said, hey man, COVID, still locked up. I'm starting me a YouTube channel just like everybody else. It's not going to be glamorous. Matter of fact, I'm reading some notes right now. So, let's get down to it. Like I said, let's get down to it. Welcome to the GraveShift. Yes, that's what I'm calling it, the GraveShift. So I work a regular job from 5 p.m. to 1 p.m. So I'm calling it the GraveShift because I think I'm going to do streams when I get home. Something to do to unwind, have a few drinks, talk a little bit of boo jive, and just connect with people, see where it takes me. Like that? That sounds good. So if you hit that like button, you can become a GraveShift artisan. That's what we're going to be calling it, artisans. Because as far as I'm concerned and myself, I think we all are crafty in our own way. So I think, you know, that's just appropriate for anybody that wants to tune in. And I definitely appreciate you watching the stream. Hit the like button so people can find out I'm on board, just like everybody else. So I am the Black American female, aka your #1 soul sister, bing, Loris. I'm married. I'm the Aries to his Leo. Almost 20 years we've been married now. I have twin daughters. They're 22 years old. They were raised. They weren't just left to be running wild. I actually spent a lot of time, you know, making sure that I tried to be in their life as much as I could. But in all, I have 4 beautiful daughters that I love, and I'm very fortunate to be their mother. Personally, I feel like I'm a little socially awkward. I'm definitely an introvert, but I'm also capable of being the life of the party. So, you know, just stick around. Maybe I can make you laugh. And I'm not here to teach anything, but you might learn something. I'm an extraordinarily eclectic in my gifts and interests. Somebody once told me that I'm something else when I actually am something more, and that is the response they were given. I'm an Aries, and I serve sarcasm all day. I love sports. I love going to sporting events, basketball games. Lakers are my #1 team. I've been rooting for the Lakers ever since I can remember. I love boxing. I consider Sugar Ray Leonard one of my top 10. I don't know if he's number one. I haven't analyzed that yet, but I've always enjoyed watching him. So I'm going to consider him right now in my top 10, just in my top 10. And it really pains me to say that I am a Las Vegas Raiders fan. I don't buy any apparel anymore, but I will occasionally tune into the news and root for them. But as far as all that back and forth, yeah, I'm pretty much done with them. Baseball games, Oakland A's, San Francisco Giants. To me, if I had to choose, I probably would choose the A's over the Giants. Just because I guess the weather's more inviting when you go to Oakland. And the people, I guess, I don't know. Track and field, X Games, just, any type of sporting event, I'm down with it. Roller derby, I love, going to the roller derby. Used to go to the roller derby a lot with my mom back in the 70s. So, as you can see behind me, I am a 70s baby. I can't get enough of it. I'm a rare, born and raised in the Bay Area native. I'm a rare, born and raised in the Bay Area native. I am hip hop, and I want my MTV. I grew up in the 80s, running the streets until the street lights came on. Generation Xer, the last generation to actually play in the dirt and come home to an empty house. Shout out to all the latchkey kids from Generation X. I had the most remarkable times partying in the 90s while working and attempting to get a college education. I think you understand my point. 2000s, I became a wife and a mother, and I continued partying while raising my daughters, being a wife, cooking and cleaning, original housewife of San Jose like a mug. So, don't get it twisted up in here, I guess you could say. I consider myself like a lifelong pupil of the world. I love living my life and exploring any and everything that interests me. I'll tackle this. Just stay tuned. We'll share some stuff, and you'll see all what I'm about. As far as my interests and my gifts, I'm here to share them with you. I'm here to make community with people. If you're kind of awkward and you feel a little introverted, even if you're extroverted, but I want this to be a safe space so people could come and just share who they are, get to know one another, and not feel afraid to speak out and speak up, not just in a protest type of way. I'm just saying, just in general, just let your hair down. That's all I'm trying to do. Come home after a slow day's work. I don't do anything at work that's really racking my brain, causing me to do a whole lot of thinking. So I felt like, I could start this YouTube channel, and that'll help me to get some things out of my system and, use my mind a little bit more and in a different way. So that's kind of why I am starting this channel as well. So, last year we were all stuck in the house, as we are this year. One of the hardest, years of our lives, so I would say. I don't know. What do you think? I hit my milestone 50th birthday on lockup. And I was none too happy about it. So I'm not leaving anything to chance from here on out. I'm ready to live my best life, breaking my fears and bad habits, taking the next 50 years on a real ride. Will you join me? Follow me on my social media pages, Instagram and Twitter. I'll be giving those handles out as soon as I remember what they are. So you definitely will be able to follow me on there and chat it up with me on there. You know, ask me questions and, you know, whatever. But just see where it takes me. See where it takes us. So, like I said, I am sickle cell anemia individual. I was diagnosed at the age of 2 years old. And despite being told that, you know, I would never live a normal life, you know, at 50 years old, I feel like I'm crushing what the doctors said. You know, God on my side and God willing, I will continue to, you know, crush all those things. You know, if there's any individuals out there watching who have sickle cell, what do they tell you? Don't get pregnant. Well, I ended up having twins, and not for nothing, I did go through a lot to get them here, but at the same time, they're here, healthy, willing, and able. So if you're out there living with sickle cell, you know, it's not gonna be the death sentence that I guess they used to say it was. I'm 50, you know, living past what they said was gonna be the life expectancy of a sickle cell patient. So, you know, you guys just keep hope alive, right? And continue to press on. And I'm here as an outlet if anybody wants to talk about it. You know, I just got out of the hospital. Yesterday was my first day back from the hospital. Or excuse me, yesterday was my first day back to work after being in the hospital. I went to work on January 30th and left that day because I could not take the pain that I was going through. I came home and I told my husband that I'm having a severe crisis and I'm going to wait it out tonight. And if I'm not feeling better in the morning, we're going to have to take me to the hospital. Something I didn't want to do because COVID is out here. But it had to be done. I got my shield. I got my mask. You know, I bundled up. I pretty much knew what the drill was. So I just got myself ready to, you know, spend some time. So, you know, I got through that. Luckily, I spent 4 days in the hospital. And, you know, even though I'm of this age, living with sickle cell, I've done virtually any and everything I wanted to do, I still need to be careful, right? So I've already broke some really bad habits, and I'm going to continue to break some habits, and I'm going to work on my fears. And if anybody's out there working on fears and trying to break bad habits, you know, this is probably the space for you too. So, shout out to, excuse me. So that's pretty much how I got here, you know. Just realizing I am blessed in life, you know. Life has been good to me. I want to try to do something to connect with other people, you know, in the world around the things that I like and that I enjoy, and be an outlet where people can come talk to me. I think as a 50-year-old, female living in this world, I have something to offer as far as advice. I raised daughters, I've been married almost 20 years. So I think there is, something that could be gained from getting to know me and sharing your interests with me and me getting to know you. So when I was in the hospital, obviously all my family was concerned. So I'm the youngest of 3, and I have 2 older brothers, and they were very concerned about me, and my dad was very concerned about me. Obviously, my husband was very concerned about me. And my dad drove up from where he lives, and while he's up here, he's been working on his autobiography, videography. So he told us a few months ago that we can ask him 5 questions about anything, and he will answer it. And he wants to put it in this video to leave to us, when he's gone, something, a bit of a legacy. So I got to thinking, I don't have any grandkids right now. Maybe these videos can last. And if I ever have any grandkids, they can watch them and get to know about their grandma. So I guess that's pretty much it for now. I kind of mentioned some individuals that might want to watch this. I'm into crafts, heavily into crafts. Sports, I like sports. I watch movies. I don't think I'm an average, black female. I don't get my nails done. I don't, go do pedicures. I'll go to the barbershop. I'm past, always having my hair in a certain style, I'm just living life the way I want to live life right now. There's no reason for me to have to go to the shop every 2 weeks or get my nails done. I'm on to different things in life, things that are more focused around me and not maintaining a certain appearance for, a job or a husband. Not to say that, I'll do anything my husband asks me to do, that's for sure, but, I don't have to do that girly stuff, and I'm not really a girly type of woman. I'm an Aries. I got a lot of masculine energy that surrounds me. So I've never really been like the girly girl type. So that's another reason, I'm not into handbags and all the designer clothes and things of that nature. I'm pretty much just a simple lady who has been able to enjoy the comforts of life. And I raised my daughters, like I said, and I've been married 20 years, and I like to do all kinds of shit, basically. I'll just, it doesn't matter. I'll try anything once. That's my motto. Try anything once. So that's what, I'll do. So if you're that type of person, you feel like this can be somewhere you can come and voice who you are and not be afraid, because I know, the public, y'all too, can be very cruel on social media, and I'm not trying to be a part of any of that. Let's just come, have a good time, right? Share some drinks, chop it up, and get to know one another. Let me just work on this thing for a minute. Excuse me. burning some incense. So future streams will, you know, just be about stuff that I like. Which, ain't no telling, I like a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of different things you probably wouldn't even imagine a black female to like. But I am, you know, born and raised in California, so maybe you might be able to gather a few things or whatever, but I just never felt I was a typical, you know, black female. Not that there is a typical type, but not even just a black female, just a female in general. I think I'm a very unique person. Hey, that's just me. I don't know. Come join the ride and see for yourself. I guess that's all you can do. Come join the ride and see for yourself. And, you know, so, I guess, for now, that might be it, unless I can think of anything else. Let me drink some more of this. Maybe something will come to mind. Well, I hope you enjoyed, you know, just this first little talk about who I am and why I decided to get on YouTube. You know, Cole's been at MF, so you gotta do a lot of stuff to stay busy and motivated. You know, I can meet up with some sickle cell people. We can build community and just talk about, you know, what we've been through. I think I'm getting drunk, shit. Yeah, I grew up, you know, having spent a lot of time in the hospital. You know, people would die when I was in there, and, you know, these are other sickle cell people younger than me, older than me, same age as me. So, I mean, I do know what the disease is and does to people. I'm just thankful every day that I'm blessed enough to be able to have this, you know, longevity. Even though, you know, it's 50, it's still a blessing. And I want to obviously continue to live more and enjoy life. But it is what it is. You know, you got to fight through the battles. And I fight through the battles, you know, every day. You can have a crisis at the drop of a hat. You don't know when it's going to come on. So I just, you know, try to stay positive. Try to stay out of negativity and be a positive person, show people that I love them and care for them, and just, you know, enjoy my surroundings. I love being outdoors. You know, I could be indoors reading a book, you know, doing my arts and crafts, you know, just, you know, watching the moon, pulling out the telescope, going on a little hike, you know, skating, skateboarding, even at my age, you know, it's very dangerous because I don't want to break a hip, but, you know, I go on little jaunts around, you know, the community here. I like to go Goodwilling. I got weird collections and stuff like that, so, I don't know. It could be a fun ride, I guess. But, let me see, I think I'm going to probably broadcast around, in between 2:30 and maybe 4. So if you're up working, maybe you're a night owl, maybe you got insomnia, you know, I'll be up. I'm just going to start doing these pre-recorded videos until I can, you know, get me a decent following, and then I'll start going live and really trying to, you know, get to meet people and just build the channel, see where it can take me. I'm not here to try to be no scammer. I ain't trying to scam. I ain't got time for that shit. And That pisses me off anyway, because I've been scammed, not through no YouTube page, but I've been scammed online when I'm trying to buy stuff. So I ain't for no scamming, so you ain't gotta worry about that. I don't have no merch, so I'm not gonna be trying to sell you merch, not yet at least, but I'm just gonna be here broadcasting different things when I get off work to unwind, because I be so wound up at work with my mind racing with things, but really no outlet at work to put them in. It's just a basic little job, you know, no big deal. I'm at the end of, you know, wanting to really get out there and do something, but I still need to stay active and obviously make money. But I'm fine with, you know, working this job and just coming home and making some YouTube videos for the excitement. I mean, I can get excitement down there at my job, don't get me wrong. But as far as brain power, I ain't using none. Zero. Except when I have to maybe tell somebody off. Hold on. Okay, it's getting a little chilly in here, so I just wanted to put my sweatshirt on. I think I have a hat here. I am a collector of hats too, so it's cold. I think the heat is on, but I'll just put this on. Try to stay warm a little bit. So I'm broadcasting from Twin Studio A. Yep. They're all moved out, so now me and my husband, we taking over, doing to what we want to do to these other rooms. We're empty nesters, and feels pretty good. We gotta get to know each other on a different playing field, if you will, and that's exciting to me. I don't know how excited he is, but you know, that's fine. I'll make it exciting for him. That's what I do. I make it exciting for him. As an Aries, I make it exciting for the Leo. So I'm almost done with my drink, and I am getting ready to go to sleep. I feel it coming on. So I'll upload this to YouTube, and I'll add my Twitter handle and my Instagram handle, and we'll go from there. Just check back, you know, subscribe, become an artisan, hit the like button, share this video, you know, so we can try to build a community of misfits. Artisan misfits. That's what we're going to be. We're just going to bring all our energy together and make it do what it do. So I appreciate you all for tuning in and listening to me ramble. We're going to get it together. Don't worry about it. We're going to work it out. With y'all's help, I know I can get this running and reach some people, a lot of people, and just touch some lives in a positive way, in a anti-type of way, I guess. Yeah, could be Aunt Loris up in this mug. So I want to send a shout out to my aunt. She turned 70 this February. She's the second oldest female for sure in the family. My mother was the oldest. She passed away in 2002. God rest her soul. Love you, Mama. Always will miss you. So yeah, that's my aunt. She's back in Ohio. She turned 70, and I love her to death. I want to also dedicate this video to a dear, dear friend of mine who I lost in December, not to COVID, but it was very tragic and very, very hard to grasp. So, you know, we loved her. We was friends from middle school years. Grew up in the church together, and we hung out some of them nights partying. I mean, she was one of my best friends. I don't have too many friends. You know, I got a lot of acquaintances, people I know, people I kick it with. But as far as friends, I don't have a lot of friends. And, you know, to lose her, damn, that shit hurts. So, Sue B, we love you. Rest easy, girl. When we get up there, you know we're going to turn it out too. Just like we always do. Good laughs, good vibes, all the time. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in. I'll accept any constructive criticism, you know, feedback. But if you're trying to troll, just kindly keep it moving. I'm trying to I'm trying to create a safe space for socially awkward, shy, and silent types. So I don't want any negativity. Negativity will just turn these types of people on. Excuse me. I'm trying to create. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate it. I accept all criticism and feedback. But if you're here to troll, just kindly move along. Just keep it moving. Because I'm trying to create a safe space for individuals who feel like they're socially awkward and shy, full of anxiety, and silent types, and negativity will just turn people off, and they won't feel like they can express themselves, and it'll be hard for me to get to know them, and it'll be hard for me to be able to focus because I'm gonna have to be dealing with trolls. So let's just come, have a good old time, Bay Area style. You know, have some drinks. If you smoke, bring your smoke. You know, let's just chill and unwind. Maybe you might be at work. It's just something soothing. Maybe you can watch. Just, you know, just some easygoing shit. So I appreciate it. I love you. And I will see you hopefully on my social media. And I hope you just subscribe. I'm kind of drunk. I hope you subscribe to the channel. And, yeah. Oh, wait, one more thing. I forgot. So, yeah, I did grow up in the 70s. And I don't know if you can see it here on the wall. But it says, we wore slogan shirts. So, typical California, you know, native t-shirts and jeans, That's what we wear. That's what we do. But so this one is my soul sister shirt. So just consider me your number one soul sister, as I said earlier. And this will be part of the t-shirt gazettes that I'll be doing each night, because each night I'll have a different t-shirt on, and then I'll just simply, you know, comment about it, a short comment, a short story or something like that regarding the t-shirt. So this particular t-shirt, definitely, I know I got it in Oakland at one of the festivals. Oh, excuse me, that was unexpected. But we got manners, so you know, we just keep going. Let's see here, you can see that Soul Sister. I got this in Oakland. I definitely do feel like I am a soul sister. It's just something about being a black female that you just, and for me anyway, I carry pride in it. I enjoy being a black female. I enjoy being black in general. I enjoy being a female in general. I wish I can get my hair to get as furry as this, but y'all saw in the beginning, I can't do it. But anyways, you know, Soul Sister here, Loris, streaming from TWIN Studio A, and we are over and out. Appreciate you.